Hello world, how you people doing? Good evening, Saya. Good evening, Zazu. Checking in with the evening report. Far away. Man, I hate when these developers screw up a good game. The game got so much promise. First Anthem and now the Avengers. Two good games, you know. I hate when you developers do this. You screw up something. But like the saying go, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Anthem needs expansions. The Avengers need expansions. And what you Sony and Square was doing was dangling Spider-Man like a carrot on a string, you know, and you wouldn't let people get Hawkeye because you wanted Spider-Man in the game first, right? See, like I told people before, don't look at Crystal Dynamics, look at Sony and Square. That's where all the shot calling is coming from, because Crystal Dynamics is just the developer and Sony and Square is the publisher. So in order for Crystal Dynamics to get some updates out, they got to go through Square, and then Sony got to approve it. But anyway, because Sony and Square has a history and relationship since PlayStation 1, do your homework. But anyway, so now you want to make the game is the Avengers game is already hard as it is. I mean, that battle with Taskmaster was no walk in the park. It was no walk in the park. It was challenging. And now you want to make the game even harder now, because you want to make it harder to level up. The leveling system in the Avengers is fine, but now you want to mix with it. So you're doing the same thing like what EA did with the loot box in Star Wars, huh? All right, listen to this. My God, man, what's wrong with these people? Anyway, it says here, Marvel Avengers is increasing the grind requires to level up in next update. It says developer Crystal Dynamics has announced it will be making it harder to level up in Marvel Avengers as a part of the game's next update. Writing on the Marvel Avengers website, Crystal Dynamics explained the aim of its upcoming XP rework, experience points, to replace the straight line leveling system currently employed by the game with a leveling curve. This will result in players needing more experience points, meaning XP, to level up in the game from level 25 onwards, with the amount increase as the level 50 cap draws closer, meaning it will take additional time to reach higher character levels. While it's tempting to read the increased grind as a cynical attempt at keeping players embroiled in the Avengers live service games for longer, Crystal Dynamics insists the goal is to fix pacing issues with the existing leveling system. There's nothing wrong with there's nothing wrong with the pacing issue, because you got to in the Avengers you got to have speed, you got to have pace, you got to have tempo, you got to have aggressions and all that. There was nothing wrong with it. The game just needs some expansions. But anyway, it says here arguing the speed the game currently awards skill points may be confusing and overwhelming. No, it's not. That's just Crystal Dynamics trying to mess the game up. It said to newer players, we want each decision to invest in a skill of heroic to be more meaningful. It was already meaningful. People understand what they were doing when they leveled up, especially when they go in those practice rooms, in those battle rooms, and try to level up and try to improve in skills and earn new skills. So now you want to make it harder, huh? No wonder why your user base dropped. but like I said, but like the saying goes, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But anyway, says here, in something of a tacit acknowledgement, players might not be entirely receptive to the move. Crystal Dynamics suggests if you have a character who isn't level 50 and want to speed up their progress, take this time to do so before the update on March 18th. So basically, today's the 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 12 days. So people got 12 days to really to put some serious time into the Avengers game before this update take effect. But like the old saying goes, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. What you were supposed to be doing was adding new expansions to the game, new expansions with more characters. You know, Spider-Man don't fit with the Avengers. You guys are just trying to force him in there and try to make it look like the PlayStation version is more better. It's not. The Avengers game is better without Spider-Man. It was better without Spider-Man before in the arcades. It was better without Spider-Man now. So the Avengers really don't need Spider-Man. So all this talking about we're gonna add Spider-Man to the mix to make the PlayStation version more better, stupid. And now you want to mess with the leveling system and the grind that players enjoy. Now you see why. Now you see why. Now you see why a lot of people left the Avengers game. So you're up to what, 1,000 or down to you're between 1,000 and 500 players. A lot of people are gonna be leaving this game. So the user base might be down to 300 if they keep it up at this rate. But the thing with the Avengers game, it's a live service game, and you have to keep keep up with the update, with the speed, the tempo of the game, and then you got to come out with expansions on top of that. And the game should be bigger than what it is, and plus the Avengers has a huge fan base. So you had a 30,000 user base, and then it dropped down to almost to 1,500. It was never game mechanics. It was the publishers doing this. So be expecting a lot of players to be leaving this, to be leaving this game. And based on the comments that I've seen, not a lot of people not a lot of people like the changes that's coming. So well, Squaresoft and Square Enix, Crystal Dynamics, and Sony, you have dug yourself in a deeper hole. Okay, try to climb out of this one. Anyway, I'm gonna leave a link in the description box for this article. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still a Star Wars and Star Trek thing? Or Dark Side? I'm gone. Peace.